Counterfeit goods are a problem all year long, but demand for gifts, household items, and even health products means that the holiday season is an especially busy time for crooks. So how can you be sure that the items you are buying are genuine and not fake? Joining us with more is Tom Quadman, Executive Vice President of the U.S. Chamber of Commerce. Hi, Tom. Thanks for being here.
Thanks, Jillian. Thanks for having me on.
So how big of a problem is the sale of counterfeit goods?
It's an enormous problem, right? If you can make something, you can fake it. So, we find counterfeit goods in toys and electronics and medicine. And even during COVID, we found counterfeit goods such as counterfeit toilet paper, which sort of sounds funny up until the time you have to call the plumber. But you have to remember, too, counterfeit goods are unsafe and harmful. So you can have exploding batteries in electronics or toys with too high of a lead content. And it costs people in their pocketbook. It costs $500 billion of losses in the global economy. And those costs are passed on to consumers and to taxpayers.
Yeah, dangerous and expensive. Now, Tom, what are businesses and law enforcement doing to fight these fakes?
So business and law enforcement have joined up in a partnership to fight this. So the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, the Customs and Border Protection Agency, and the IPR Center have all joined together in a historic agreement where businesses are providing law enforcement with actionable intelligence. So as an example, just a few days ago, there was $1 billion bust of counterfeit goods in New York City. So business and law enforcement have gotten together to fight back against criminals.
Tom, and how can U.S. consumers also protect themselves?
So the U.S. Chamber of Commerce and Customs and Border Protection last week, we released our Shop Smart tips for consumers to be able to shop safely during the holiday season. You can find those at uschamber.com/shopsmart. Just a couple of tips, right? One is if you see a good that looks too good to be true, it is. But also really pay close attention to packaging. So if the packaging looks off or you see misspellings, that's a big red flag. So there's some very simple common sense tips of how consumers can protect themselves.
Absolutely. And how do consumers report these counterfeit products if they find them?
Yeah, so the reality is, right, we all fall into the trap, right? So there are three things that consumers can do. One is contact your local police department. We work with many local police departments as well, and they're aware of the situation, can help you deal with it. Secondly, go on the IPR Center website, iprcenter.com, where you can file a complaint that they can then act upon. Third, don't hesitate to contact the business. So we all do a lot of online shopping now. As an example, Amazon has a counterfeit crimes unit that they actively block 99% of fraudulent listings. So if you have a problem, they can help you fix it, but you might also give them information that will allow them to prevent other goods from coming to the marketplace.
Right, absolutely. Stop it from happening to someone else. And where can people go to learn more?
Sure. So again, go to our website, uschamber.com/shopsmart, and you can get some common sense tips to protect yourself and keep your children and family safe this holiday season.
Lots of great information, especially as we work through those holiday shopping lists. Thank you so much, Tom.
Thanks, Jillian.
All right, and one more time, you can visit uschamber.com/shopsmart to learn more. For Connecticut's Morning Buzz, I'm Jillian Andrews.